guys, welcome back to another makeup tutorial. So for today I have planned a budget-friendly glam makeup. You can use this when going out clubbing or even going out dinner with friends or even on a date, but all under a budget. So I did a regular budget-friendly everyday makeup a couple of weeks ago under the title How to Look Like a Queen for Under 30 Rupees, and I'm just building on it because I want you guys to understand that it doesn't cost too much money or time to look great. You know what I mean? So let's get started and let's glam up. All right, you guys, goal is to finish this off in 15 minutes and with just 11 products. Let's get started. For my moisturizer today, which I already have applied, is the Dewmoist budget-friendly. I've shown this in the previous budget-friendly tutorial as well. It's the same moisturizer. Go all over your face and neck area. I already have, like I said, I already have it applied. So I'm straight moving on to the remaining steps. I'm gonna tie my hair real quick because I want you guys to see like the entire face clearly. I can look pretty later. For our concealer, so what we would do is we'll start off with a concealer first. We are using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer, I think in the shade Caramel for my skin. So I'm gonna go underneath the eyes and then wherever I see spots because I am going for a full coverage today. Now, this is not a normal way of applying a concealer, but trust me, more than being fancy, I believe in addressing specific skin issues. Like for me, the reason I apply concealer so much on the forehead is because I, again, have an uneven forehead skin tone because of suntan. So I like to literally apply my concealer everywhere where I feel is a little darker or uneven skin tone. And then on the cheeks, again, to conceal the freckles and the brown spots. I am adding contour to budget-friendly makeup, right? We did not do that in my last tutorial, and there is something called as reverse contouring. I was introduced to it by my makeup artist, forever love it. It really works for the ones who wants to cut their face and have a proper contoured face, but you yet don't want to look like you have a lot of makeup on your face. So reverse contouring is meant for that, right? So we will not go into the foundation. We are using LA Girls Pro Conceal Contour Bronzer today. So this is again under 500 bucks. Almost over. I love this product so much. Go over on the cheekbones. I'm gonna quickly blend this and then come back. Okay, moving on to the jawline and the forehead. This dries up real fast, guys. So rather than applying it all over the force, I would rather, did I say force? I'm thinking of Star Wars too much. All right, last but not the least is the forehead. With this product is seriously going to be over. All right, while I'm doing this again quickly, the forehead, the cheekbones, always blend it upwards because you don't want your face to droop. You want the lifted look. So the whole idea is to contour and blend your contour on your cheekbones and your forehead in the upward direction and just on your jawline like I did below, and the nose is literally onto the sides so that you can literally have a sharp contoured nose. Just look at the face. This is literally 2 products so far, right? Just the concealer and the contour. I feel like I can literally step out like this, but I won't because I know about makeup and I'm gonna also introduce you guys to it. Next step is your foundation. We are using my favorite everyday use Sugars foundation. I use this product just by myself. I'm gonna go in with directly. Okay, so once you're done with the foundation, the next thing I'm going to do is bronzer. So we are using Sugar's multi-use palette. Actually, I love how this comes with a bronzer, a highlighter, and blush. So I'm going to literally use all 3 from this one palette today. For the bronzer, I'm going to go in with a brush, but then to blend it, I will use the same sponge that I did. So you know how a bronzer works is you place it exactly where you placed your contour. And just blend it upwards. If you don't want a brush, you can feel free to directly go in with the sponge. Dab the tad bit onto your palm so that you have some control over the product that you're placing on your face. Next up is a brighter concealer. So the reason people use a brighter concealer at the end after bronzing and contouring is to kind of highlight the areas that's under the eye, your chin, and your forehead. After a lot of contouring and bronzer, it might appear too dark and bronzy, right? So you want to highlight those areas, and that is the whole purpose of using a brighter concealer. I'm sticking to the same LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is a concealer too, but again, in the shade, I don't remember the shade, but all I know is it's a lighter, but I'll try to put that in the comments, you guys. Difficult to control the placement of the product with this one. I don't want to deny that, so I might want to use a brush because too much product under the eye is only going to crease this for you later throughout the day. So I'm going to take exactly how much I need. place it like this so that it gives me that lifted look. A little bit on my forehead, and a little on my chin. I would also want to highlight the area just below the contour and bronzing so that I have like that proper shape. I'm going to continue using the same but the underside because I did use this for bronzer. So right after, what I'm going to use is a setting powder or a banana powder, whatever you would like, setting, finishing, but we're using Maybelline Fit Me powder. This one is in the shade medium. It actually isn't the perfect shade for me. There is a better shade, but it works and I bought it already, so I really don't want to waste the product. It doesn't make things that bad, so we are good. So I'm going to place this exactly where I put the concealer so that there are no creases later. I'm not going to bake this, guys, today. I'm just going to gently just set it so I wouldn't leave powder on. I look so dull at the moment is because I don't have blush on. So we are going to go straight to blush. We're using the same palette from Sugar to use their blush. All the brushes that I'm using today are PAC Cosmetics, very budget friendly. Comes in a set of 5 and 5 for face and for eyes. And I have both of them. They're really great makeup brushes to start your makeup journey. Whatever is left over, I like to brush it through the nose and just the forehead and the chin. So we are done with the face. Can you believe it? How awesome it is. But I have some work on the eyebrows and the eye area. But till I do that, I'm quickly going to use a setting spray. This one is again Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless setting spray. We're using that to set the face. Ooh, that was a bad one. So while this one dries, what I'm going to quickly do is do my eyebrows and my eyes. I'm not going to do an extensive eyeshadow look today because this is already too much, and we're going to add on to the eyeshadow look in the next budget-friendly glam makeup tutorial. But this is still glam, just that I feel eyeshadows, usually I'm not a huge fan of eyeshadow, by the way. I don't know why, but I know it looks great and everything. But for me, when I want to go out on an everyday basis, it just becomes too challenging to sit down and start painting those eyes. So I would prefer, I'll show you what I do for my regular days. Now, for both the eyeshadow and the eyebrow today, we are using Miss Claire's Eyebrow Cake. This is a year old. And it's still, I think it's gonna run another year. They come with a small spoolie, so you can literally use the same one to fill up your eyebrows and shape them too. So the shade that I usually use is a mixture of brown and black. Since this is like a day glam, this is the color I would stick to, but sometimes I also do regular black when I want really dramatic eyebrows. But for today, we're gonna just stick to 2 colors, mix them both, and start filling in the eyebrows where I feel there is empty room and less hair. Do you guys ever wonder why from being a corporate employee to an influencer and now a whole YouTube vlogger thing? I'm going to be very honest why I started makeup tutorials. Actually, let me make you a promise. Remind me the next tutorial. I literally want to show you guys a picture from how I looked at the beginning of my journey as a teenager until now. I really have got such pathetic compliments about my makeup in the past, which made me want to learn more and keep doing, and that's what I did. And it's been almost 5 years that I have never heard anything bad about my makeup, and have tried and tested this in a couple of continents, if not just states and cities. I've got such great compliments about my makeup and everything, so that is why I felt, oh wait, look, I have good stuff, you know, and you guys should know what I do because no one helped me. I'm here to help you though. But yeah, the eyebrows are done. For the eyes, what I will do is I literally can create a brown ashy eyeshadow look with just this palette, but I'm not in the mood to do that because, like I said, I want to keep my eyes very simple today. So I'm just going to take an angular brush. Again, this is again from the PAC Cosmetics eyeshadow kit, and I'm going to use the black shade here and just create a small smudged angular wing. Wow. Sounded like a math class, but you'll know what I mean. Do you see what I mean, you guys? I literally just tried to use the angle and just create like a wing. The challenge is now going to be trying to create the same symmetrical wing on the other eye. Oh, I got it. I really thank my stars that I finally learned how to do great makeup. All those days I walked out feeling so not confident in the past because women around me would have such amazing makeup. And you know those women, when you ask them how they look so good, they say they wake up like that. I'm happy I'm gone past that stage, and today everybody is all about sharing because, you know, it's okay if the whole world looks pretty. Alrighty, what do you think about the eyes, you guys? I love it, personally. But hang on, we're yet to do a lot. So for the mascara, we are going to use Maybelline's Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This one is waterproof. I feel like my lashes are already pretty curled up, so I don't really need an eyelash curler, and most days you won't have the time. So trying to keep this as realistic as I can. I'm leaving the lower lashes for later. So for now, what we will do is we'll quickly do the lips. I'm not using a liner today, but the lipsticks that I'm gonna be using are two. Both of them are K-Beauty in the shade Retro and Snapshot. We're gonna give you proper pictures in a bit, but I'm gonna mix up two shades because it's a glam look, so I don't want to keep my lips too nude, but I would like to start with a nude. And then use just the Retro shade at the center of the lip. So what you want to do is, you know, just dab out. Sorry, you guys, I didn't know this tissue was used before. But anyways, what I was saying is just dab it out, the extra. This also, look, it gives you a more finished look. Now, all you need to do is let your hair down and go out to party. Don't you think this is a good look? Or I might just want to go back to what I did because this just side look just makes it more dramatic. Play around with your hair, do whatever you would like. This wasn't a hair tutorial, so I hope you guys liked what you saw. I really do feel it is so easy to get into makeup. What makes it difficult is when you hear too many people giving you too many recommendations about the products that you need to have, about the brushes that you need to get. So whether it is my tutorial or not, please find yourself that person who is gonna teach you the right order of makeup and tell you which products are worthwhile so that you don't waste your money like I did, buying all kinds of products which you don't even use, right? So it's just not worth it. But thank you very much for being a part of my glam budget-friendly makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked what you saw. Please don't forget to comment, to subscribe, and to share, and tell me if there is anything more that you would want me to do. I'll be more than happy to be your makeup partner. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys soon for another one, okay? Have a great day.